Hi, and welcome to Slideform. Today, let's go into detail on how to connect Tableau dashboard into your reports. With Slideform, you can automate the export of any charts, data, metrics, or tables from Tableau into a PowerPoint report or Google Slides report. We can also export that data into Google Sheets, Excel, Word documents, and Google Docs. So you name it, we can basically connect your dashboard into the reporting structure that you prefer. Today, my example is going to include this Superstore dashboard from Tableau. And we're going to talk about how to get that data over into a Google slide deck. Here's an example of the type of output that I need to report on. This is from the Superstore example, a sales overview with different metrics embedded in the report, different tables of data, and charts from the dashboard. Slides 3, 4, and 5 are different categories that I need to subset my data into and report out on each one. So you can see the same basic charts are shown, but I need to switch between the furniture category, office supplies, and technology. Finally, I need to get a table of data from behind my Tableau dashboard's visuals and see that as an editable table inside of the Google slide deck. Now, accomplishing all of this could be difficult, but with Slideform, you can automatically import all of that data over into your slide deck. So let's step through how we would set this up in Slideform. Now, Slideform connects to your Tableau dashboard using the API. So to set up a new data source, we can set up our data integration with Tableau. Once you connect that, you can see the data that's been captured by Slideform. For example, let's take a look at the charts that have been captured by Slideform for the customers page of that Tableau dashboard. If we preview, you can see all of the different charts that have been captured, each one individually, and also the page as a whole. Now you notice that if you see a scroll bar or any extraneous information on these charts, you can also set a crop for this chart and have a custom crop of it so that you don't see anything that you don't want to see. Also, behind each of those charts, we capture the data from that chart. So you can present that data as a table. And that's what I'm doing on the very last slide of my report, showing the customer ranking as a table. And I limit it to 25 so that we don't spill off of the Google slide page. So let's take a look then at how you would match up this data into an output format like a Google slide deck. What we need to do in order to make Slideform work is to set up these types of placeholders in a slide deck template. So for example, for the year, I'm going to filter my Tableau dashboard in Slideform to choose data from a specific year. I want to then use that to filter to get the total sales, profit, and other metrics that I want to pull in. You create a blank Google slide deck and then start filling in the information you want to replace with these placeholders. Each of the charts or data tables needs to be embedded inside of a shape like this. And of course, the text metrics, like the sales numbers, will just be in a text box. And each of them will be surrounded by curly braces to indicate that it's going to be replaced by Slideform. So for charts, you create a placeholder like this. And for data tables, it's the same except it starts with the word data. Then once you put that template into Slideform like this, it creates a new project, and we can go in and configure exactly how the data is going to flow into that project. So for example, let's take a look at the chart for sales and profit. We select where that data is coming from, our worksheet and chart, and then we set any filters that are applicable. In this case, I want to filter the entire slide deck to a specific year in my dashboard. In order to set up that year filter, we simply have a placeholder for the year. Then we create a drop-down that the user can use to select which year is going to be used. And Slideform goes out and fetches all of the data for each of those years and allows you to choose between them. All of the other charts and data tables are set up in the similar fashion. So once we have created that data mapping from our Tableau dashboard over to the template, then we can generate the output with this generate button. You can generate it one at a time or in bulk if you have multiple different categories you need to go through. We can even schedule that output to be generated on the first of the month or every Monday or on another schedule that fits your needs. Once we have that set up, then we just go down here to all downloads and you'll see the output is prepared. So let's generate some output. First of all, we can select which year we want to filter the data by. In our Tableau dashboard, we have multiple years. So let's just choose one and click Next. And now the data is going to be pulled together by Slideform. Now we can set a output format here of our choice, and I'm going to use Google Slides, but you can also export into PowerPoint or PDF, regardless of which of these formats your template is in. So once we generate that output, you'll see it's processing, and we can access it once it's ready. It takes 2 to 3 minutes to run these types of exports, and that's why it's nice to set up an email notification so you can receive an email whenever your output is ready. So when we click into this output, you'll be able to see that it opens up a new Google slide deck. And once that data is available, we can see that all of the charts and metrics and output are being filled in. For slides 3, 4, and 5, you can see the data is filtered to the different categories of furniture, office supplies, and technology. And on the last slide, we have the data for the furniture sales that are presented in a editable table. So once you have all of this set up, again, it's really simple to generate new output on a schedule or to change the filters and generate new output anytime you need. If you have additional questions, please reach out to us at slideform.co.